all that comes to my mind is my country, my nation, my society in whole. I don't want to think about myself or only myself and my children. So if you take your country grows, you're definitely growing with it. So it's never me and myself. For me, it's always the society that matters. Be kind to as many as you can. No matter our country has a lot of hunger, a lot of people who need you, but if you stand by even one, that inspires others to stand by others. So be kind, and fitness is something that you start doing it for yourself. And if you don't concentrate, if you don't follow your fitness regimen, it's not going to help you in life. Out of 24 hours, taking out a 30 to 45 minutes for yourself will definitely keep you healthy and happy. What else? Living life in your own style is the only funda that the new generation wants. So you going on interfering might lead to losses. There are drastic steps children are taking. So it's might as well let them take love us however they want to and live them. So the ultimate is happiness. The thing is like even now Modi ji as a prime minister is doing a lot of good work. But what is happening is things are delayed. Education is there for the less fortunate, but it's not reaching the right places. So in my case, if I become a prime minister, I would try to make things, like promptly.
नमस्कार। सोच से बड़ी कोई शक्ति नहीं है और हर इंसान सोच से ही बनता है। ऐसी ही एक अनोखी सोच लेके हम आए। वेलकम टू गेस्ट अनलॉक माइंड। और आज हमारे बीच है रिचा समित, द फाउंडर ऑफ LCF ग्रुप, फिटनेस क्वीन एंड फैशन डिजाइनर बाय प्रोफेशन। वेलकम रिचा, इट्स एन ऑनर टू हैव यू हियर। वैसे तो आप नवी मुंबई में काफी फेमस है और आपके बारे में सब लोग काफी कुछ जानते हैं, बट आज भी हम बट आज हम आपके बारे में कुछ और डिटेल में जानना चाहेंगे। तो सबसे पहले, वेयर डू यू बिलोंग फ्रॉम, लाइक बोर्न एंड ब्रॉट अप?
Yeah, I belong to Tamil Nadu, and I'm born in a place called Kovilpatti, Tamil Nadu, that falls in the Tuticorin district near Madurai. So I was there for a few years, and when my father was serving the armed forces, he was with the Air Force. Then later, after around say 10, 12 years of service, he moved to Mumbai and he joined Tata Power. So then we all relocated to Chennai, in Mumbai. So I did my schooling and my studies and everything from Tata Colony, and I was also an athlete and a swimmer. Since childhood, I've been playing for Tata Power. Okay. And I played district, states, and national in the school. And I also played for a college also. I was in SAS college at Science. So sports kid, I was there always in me, and I loved playing sports, and running is my life. It will always be with me till I'm alive.
Yeah, and this is yes, you are always look fit, and I'm really inspired with you about this.
Thanks so much.
So your education and all is like from
Yes,
Mumbai only.
yes.
So you are like Amchi Mumbai.
Yeah,
really.
Amchi Mumbai career.
Okay, nice. Nice. Or where do you start your career from? Like,
Well, I graduated from SAS college, and after that, I joined DTP Corporation as a PRO, public relation officer. I worked there for more than a year, and then I did my fashion designing diploma at IITC. I started up my business. First, it was started with a friend of mine, and then I did the advance to take it further. So I had two branches by 2000. When I got married, I was managing one in Chennai and one in Navi Mumbai. Then gradually I started at Singapore, Tamil Nadu, that is in Chennai. I did do some business from China as well. नाम मत लो China का, but then I was doing, I used to import handbags for women. So I did that on a large scale. So not many things were happening at the time. I was into my running, fitness routine. I was training people, and I myself was training for runs and stuff like that. Then I was taking care of my two kids. So things were going good.
Yeah. And I have heard also that you are doing a lot of social work also. So
Yeah,
since pandemic,
yeah,
you have
social
started.
work. It was always in my mind to do something of this sort. But I think the opportunity I got was during the pandemic, that is the COVID-19 phase. Though it is not a great feeling as an opportunity,
Yeah.
wherein we lost so many lives and people had to leave the universe. But somewhere I got an opportunity to be there for others, so that's what I enjoyed.
But you are very diversified person as a in your life.
Yes, yes. I like to do whatever I'm doing. I like to do it with full heart and mind.
Correct. That is the funda only. Nice. सो वैसे हर एक की जिंदगी में उतार चढ़ाव तो आते ही हैं.
Yes, yes,
सो
definitely.
आपने अपनी लाइफ में क्या क्या उतार चढ़ाव देखे, लाइक करियर वाइज और प्रोफेशनली और पर्सनली.
उतार एंड चढ़ाव तो होना ही चाहिए लाइफ में because that is the thrill of life. In fact, without utar there is no life. Only chadav also is boring, and only utar is depressing. So
Yes.
mix of both makes a better life. And but to be honest, I didn't have too much of utars in my life. ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं, but the only utar I had, the bad phase was losing my husband 11 years back. It was very unfortunate and it was very sudden. Within 24 hours, like we lost him to a pancreatitis attack. So I had two little daughters who were just maybe 7 and 10. Yeah, so raising them was tough, but financially, as a single mother, also I was quite self-sufficient. So it wasn't a big problem for me to raise them up. But yes, of course, that something is missing in life does play a role.
Yeah, but I must say you are a very strong woman.
Thank you.
So you are handling everything like in every way.
Yeah.
So you are doing your best part as a mother, as a fitness worker, or as a social worker. Everywhere
I
you are
believe
doing
in
your
giving my
best.
100% to whatever I'm giving. Well, I'll let go something. I may be a loser somewhere else, but if I've opted for something, I'll definitely give my 100%. Thank you.
No, no, it's really incredible.
Yeah.
You have come up with this in a very nice way, and like how you are handling everything. That is really incredible.
Now there is a lot I'm handling. It's all some kind of strength. The supernatural power is given to me, and I'm happy with it.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
I'm happy being stressed.
Okay, amazing, amazing. Because I have seen, on always on Instagrams and your stories, everything, every time. So how you are doing a lot of things for poor
Yeah,
people,
less
for
fortunate. They are the
less
ones who
fortunate
need us,
people. So it really touches my heart. So because you have that courage to do for others when you are already,
Already less.
yeah. So it's really
So
wonderful,
that
and
is
I
how,
respect you for
yeah,
that.
that is how life should be, in whatever position you are, just be there for others. If not for 10, at least be there for one. That is what I'm believing in. Like if I had trouble, somewhere someone thought good about me and then came forward to support me. So if you are there for someone, then there is a push always. There is a positive push always. If you are there for someone, somebody is there behind you.
Correct. Correct.
Just go with that belief.
Really, very true. Very true. Nice, nice. Okay. So according to you, what is power? Like, some people think it's paisa, or some people think it's a position. So what do you feel?
सोच अपनी अपनी है. Everyone has their own thoughts, but for me, power is something that one should possess to inspire or motivate other individuals. So somewhere you are uplifting someone, you are teaching something to someone, you inspired someone to do something, and you made him happy. See, that should be your power. Like you should not be misusing your power in other ways. But if God has given you some power, that is to spread happiness or to show someone the path with your power and make someone laugh.
In fact, actually, every person has power into them, but we have to just find it,
Yeah.
and do it in a
Justify
right,
it in the right
right. Okay, and let's move to the some interesting question.
way. Okay.
Yeah. So, do you believe in love?
Love,
And have you ever
yeah,
fallen?
yeah, of course. Falling in love is right from birth. When you are born, you fall in love with your mother,
Yeah.
then your father, then
Yes.
comes your siblings, then your grandparents. So love does not mean only falling for in kind of like you say boyfriends and girlfriends or your mate and when you get married. So love is something that is everywhere, and we should keep spreading to every corner and to every individual. Uh, Keep loving humans, animals, all the living things in life. So love is everything.
Everyone.
Yeah, love is not restricted
Yes, yes.
to
Very
certain relationships. Love is for everyone.
correct. But do you feel nowadays, in new generation, because we have already we have crossed that
Stage.
stage. Yeah. So what do you think now for new generation? For new generation, what do you think? They are really, going towards the right direction in the terms of love, or what do you feel
Yeah,
about
I don't think we should be judging or commenting anyone because it is their own thoughts. As we discussed about love, it is their if they feel like this is love for them, it is love for them. We are no one to judge or we are no one to go and comment on them because nowadays what has happened is live your life in your own way. Yeah, living life in your own style is the only funda that the new generation wants. So you going and interfering might lead to losses. There are drastic steps children are taking. It's might as well let them take love as however they want to and give them. So the ultimate term is happiness.
it? Yeah, correct.
Wherever you're falling in love, you're unless until you're happy, it's fine. So let us not force them to
Correct.
change.
Yes, yes, because very few people understand this, because some people think love should be like, every time it's like, always sacrifices or
So those
always.
some who think love is sacrifices, you stick to that. But
Yeah,
others like if XYZ is a thing feeling they have, let them go.
correct.
Who are we to stop or who are we to restrict them?
Amazing, amazing, because all people don't understand this.
It's good to understand, then you are not a loser.
Correct, correct. And when you give, freedom to others to live in their own ways,
Yeah.
so that's the best part.
That's the best part. Live and let live.
Correct. So I must say, you share very good bond with your two daughters, right?
Yes. I definitely don't tell them go fall in love or get your boyfriend introduce me and stuff like that. But I always try to give them, show them how you should be in life, and if at all you're falling in love, when it should be. I don't tell them go fall, but if at all you're falling in love or you're getting onto a relationship, when it should, because there are certain age and stage, where these things should take place. It should not interrupt during your academics or career. Every age has a stage and every age has your responsibilities. So accordingly, you should take. So if you get into something, some affair or something during your school, definitely your studies are going to be affected. During your career or during your entrance exams when you're preparing for your higher studies, everywhere things get affected. All children are not equal. There may be some who will balance both, but they may not be everyone. So we cannot judge as how your child is. You might as well give them the good guidances when this should happen and when you should take care of what.
Correct. Very true.
Yeah.
Okay. So कहा जाता है कि हर इंसान गलतियों का पुतला है और गलती तो हर इंसान से होती है. सो आपसे कभी कोई ऐसी गलती हुई है, कभी कुछ ऐसे ही छोटी मोटी, या तो कोई झूठ बोलना या किसी को हर्ट करना या कभी कुछ, ऐसा कुछ लाइफ में जिसका आपको अभी भी रिग्रेट रहा हो?
Yeah, well, cheat karna to I've never done in my life. I don't believe in cheating others. Because cheating करना है तो आप अपनों से करोगे ना. To your known people only you're good. You're not going to do any unknown or anonymous person कि आपने cheat किया उनको और आप भूल गए. It's not that. So cheating your own people is not right in my list of these things, rules. Yes, galti karna as in I would say never do a mistake of lending money to your friends. Lending money to friends is a mistake by which you lose your comfortability or happy days that you shared, and you're not what you wear, after giving money, and if it doesn't come back on time, life is not same with that friend as it used to be. So friends of a life, so keep them safe, and be happy by not just getting involved in exchanging the money.
Correct.
Business.
या वैसे भी कहा जाता है ना कि अगर कोई रिश्ते में अगर पैसा इस तरह से आ जाता
Yeah.
है तो कहीं ना कहीं खटाश आ जाता
Khatash.
है तो
Very
वो
true.
हाँ सो वी शुड ऑलवेज कीप पैसा aside
Paisa
with the
aside,
relation.
then the relationship is always stronger, better, more pure, happier.
Okay. And is there anything like गलतियों में भी कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि there is a blessings in disguise.
Hmm.
So is there anything like that in your life, like भले हो गया तो हो गया, but it's a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, ho gaya so ho gaya. Agar if you're given the money, the person is not able to return it, and if the person is flourished with your money, then it's a happiness. It's a happiness. I'm happy at least you came up. Fine, let my money stay. Let it stay wherever it is, and maybe you return it or you don't return it, but you're happy in life, you could grow in life. That can be a happiness for me.
Very correct, correct. Yeah, और हमें सब मतलब we have that, we should always keep that forgiveness. कि चलो
Let go.
let it go.
Let go is the best thing.
Yeah. Okay. What do you like the most about yourself?
The strength I have in me, I'm like, I can take up any challenge. Never scared of anything. So that's what I like, and I want to put this into my daughters as well.
Yes, yes. Yeah, very
Being
true.
bold is the thing that I like about myself.
Nice. Okay. And is there anything that you don't like about yourself or you want to change about yourself? Okay, I need to work on it. Like,
No, मेरी favorite, I'm my own favorite, and I love myself the way I am. And if you feel I should change for yourself in certain ways, I will do that for you to be happy. And if my children say, "Mama, do this for us," you have to change here. I'll do that to keep them happy. So for my happiness, I'm perfect.
very
I don't need to
amazing.
change.
Amazing, amazing. So, मैं अपनी favorite हूँ.
Yeah, I'm my favorite.
Amazing. What is your favorite place, in this world?
Favorite place. I
Where
will
do you
always say
always want to go?
I no, I don't want to go anywhere. Wherever I go, I want to come back to my favorite place. That is Navi Mumbai.
Oh, amazing.
I'm just in love with this place. The infrastructure, the cleanliness, the air I breathe. Everything is pure. I feel, and it is far, far, far better than any other place in India to live in. And if at all I go somewhere, this is my favorite place to come back.
Nice, amazing. And what is your favorite thing? Like, is there anything like favorite book or favorite music or favorite cuisine?
So my favorite is running. Running is my life. I told you earlier also, and it it helped me live a happy, healthy, the best life. Yeah, it took away my depression. It took away my sadness. It helped me live and go strong, and it helped me build a running community, which is today called Let's Celebrate Fitness, and all these things make me feel running is my best friend. Of course, I have best of my friends whom I love to death. But then, if you ask me favorite, running stands out.
Nice. हर इंसान के मन में कभी मतलब कुछ ना कुछ ऐसे फैंटेसी होती है, मे बी इन चाइल्डहुड और मे बी इन एडल्टहुड. सो डू यू हैव एनीथिंग, मतलब व्हाट इज योर फैंटेसी लाइक?
In my childhood, I did have a fantasy to wear the armed forces or the police uniform. I always used to love and I admired people in that uniform. But then I was not very comfortable in going in for that post or a position or joining the armed forces or the police or appearing for that entrance. Though my father had a great dream of making me an IPS officer. But then somehow मुझे वो uniform पहनना था, so I joined the NCC. I marched the Rajpath, which on 26th January 1994.
You remember that?
Yeah. So mine to wear uniform or satisfied them. So I'm happy about it.
Nice.
Yeah. So now as an adult, I have achieved everything. I'm happy the place where I am. I don't have any fantasies. Everything is real for me now.
Correct.
Yeah. So if at all any fantasies I used to have, like about marathons or how it must be happening, or about feeding, how these people must be feeding so many. But then today I'm doing that. Yeah. So I take it as my best destiny, and I'm fortunate to get into this kind of a lifestyle.
So I must say, it's your power to change your
Yeah,
fantasy into
into
real.
real. Yeah.
It's really amazing. So, if you were a god, so what would you like to change in this world?
Well, my message to all the religious groups will be: I am one and I'm neutral to all. So don't fight in my name by following or worshipping or believing in so many gods. There is one human and there is one God. So let there be humanity and one God. That's it.
Yeah, that's because जब हम जन मतलब when we take birth
Yeah,
तो
we
हमारा
don't.
कोई लेबल लग के नहीं आता
नहीं
कि
आता.
हम हिंदू हैं
Yeah, there is no label as such. You belong to this community, so you have to be here. You belong to Christianity or you belong to a Muslim community. There's nothing of that sort. So I don't think we should, that should matter. Whichever God you believe in, that is your belief. But to me, Richa Sameet as God is one and for all.
If you were a prime minister, then what would you like to change in this, in this our country?
Well, as a prime minister, I would bring in gender equality, economically equal these things to the less fortunate. I can enhance the healthcare these things in the country. I can, the thing is, like even now, Modi ji as a prime minister is doing a lot of good work. But what is happening is things are delayed. Education is there for the less fortunate, but it's not reaching the right places. So in my case, if I become a prime minister, I would try to make things, like promptly, as early as possible, because education, the number of educated people in the country will define your democracy. So having a free education up to 12 will be a better option than what is now.
Yes.
We don't have right now, we don't have free education up to 12, and if at all it is there, it is not for too many. So again, that should not be only for teaching them to write their name or the basic things. It should be properly. They should be properly educated at least till 12, where they can stand on their feet and they can do something for themselves. So these are the few things I would like to change.
Yeah. So it was actually my next question is about this only.
Okay.
So if you were a teacher or you were a, like in some head in your education department or something, so what would you like to
I'm
change?
going to become everything: God, Prime Minister, now teacher. Okay. As a teacher, I would tell my children, your score is not everything that you should achieve. There is a lot more beyond that, above that you have to achieve in terms of kindness, in terms of your health, in terms of being fit, in terms of having a valued life, relations, your family, having good morals, and accepting things in a positive way. Yeah. And very boldly facing your life very boldly. Because your score and everything comes if only if you're fit. If you're healthy, everything comes. So start with your health and then your
Yes, it's very true. Because nowadays I am seeing, people, matlab parents or children, they think they are expecting a lot from.
expectation kills
Yeah,
actually. Expectation kills.
Yeah.
It does affect children also. Like you should not be forcing them for anything for your expectation to fulfill your expectations. You should not be forcing them.
Okay. And as I can say, ki you are already a businesswoman. So, what would you like to change in this business world?
Yeah, so if you ask me, like, to restart a business or as a new startup or something, that's all. I would like to go in for the 3R, that is reduce, recycle, and reuse kind of a business wherein you are reusing the waste of your society and coming up with a new product, which is definitely going to be economically cheaper, give job opportunities, and your economy would grow. So I do have ideas like, to get into such a business. That's
Amazing. Okay, and all the best for your new venture.
thank you so
Okay,
much.
and I must say ki you are, because you are thinking in a very always in a productive way and in a very new way, and that is really good.
For me,
Because
like anything I think, all that comes to my mind is my country, my nation, my society in whole. I don't want to think about myself or only myself and my children. See, if you take your country grows, you're definitely growing with it. So it's never me and myself. For me, it's always the society that matters.
so all the best. You will definitely get that point. I know that because you are whatever you are thinking, and anyhow you are doing your best. And the person who always thinks, "Okay, I will give my best and I will do," so you can do. Okay, amazing, amazing. Okay, and I'm sure I think you are the only head of the family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as a family, head of the family, what values you want to pass on to your two daughters? Because you have two daughters.
Yeah. Family values, as in see, we all of us having children, we would expect the best in them. But it also depends as what you put in them. It also depends on what you put in them. So for me, I have always been transparent. I communicate very openly with them. Open communication helps them grow better always. I have realized this, and like kind of keeping them informed with everything, being polite and not a dominating parent helps them grow in a softer environment. So these are few things that base towards a healthy and a happy life, and a happy family is the best thing to form a happy society and a happy country.
Yes, yes. Because nowadays people don't understand the आप जितनी freedom दोगे,
Yeah.
like whatever you are giving to your, if you
No,
want to nurture
giving
your,
giving freedom is, it should be a priority.
Yeah.
It is a good thing to give freedom, but you should just ensure, you should just make sure and keep a check whether they are using it rightly. Misusing your freedom is wrong, and that can be explained in a better way than dominating, hitting, or abusing. So a soft spoken way of telling them works better.
yes, yes, it's very true. So, is there any particular message you want to give for the listeners?
To the listeners, well, this two sacred word that I've been talking about, kindness and fitness, would be the message that I would give. Being kind gives you a lot of happiness. You may not buy happiness by going to theaters, by going for trips, or going for dinners, and going for some kind of pubs and dancing. We all spend and do these things. I don't say these things are bad, because as a human, like we will definitely go for these things. But the kindness, the happiness that you get by being kind is free of cost. You only have to give little time, and the happiness is like it's immense. You get loaded with happiness and you get good sleep. So my message would be definitely be kind to as many as you can. No matter, our country has a lot of hunger, a lot of people who need you, but if you stand by even one, that inspires others to stand by others. So be kind, and fitness is something that you start doing it for yourself. And if you don't concentrate, if you don't follow your fitness regimen, it's not going to help you in life. Out of 24 hours, taking out a 30 to 45 minutes for yourself will definitely keep you healthy and happy. What else you want?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
very true. वो कहा जाता है ना कि अगर physically fit है,
Fit and the things will fall.
things
Fine,
and I
yeah.
must say you are mentally also very fit and you are doing your best,
Thank
and
you
I
so
love
much.
that.
Thank
And thank you so much. I'm I'm thankful to you from my bottom of my heart,
Thank you so
and
much.
I inspire a lot, and I learned a lot from you.
Oh my, you learned a lot
And
from
I'm
it.
sure our listeners also have learned a lot.
Yeah, thank you so much, and
Thank you
thank
for
you
your
for
valuable
listening.
time.
Yeah, thank you for listening. If I'm of any help to anyone, and if I can inspire or motivate anyone in any way, I'm grateful for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.